Welcome back to another episode of Remodeling Deconstructed, and we're back here today at our Little Pond Roadhouse in Concord, New Hampshire. And now we are officially 3 days before handing the house back over to the customers. Those of you who watched before actually saw us walking, pre-punch list through the house, and you saw tons of action going on. We had painters here, electricians, we had flooring guys here. So now you guys actually get to get a sneak peek before we hand this over to the customers and see what we've done so far. So come on in. So right now we're going to walk in through the mudroom, and this was a unique project. And I told some of the viewers before in our last episode that the folks that came to us here, they actually work from home, so they have two offices that we needed to integrate into this house, and we still wanted it to look like a residential property from the outside. So right now let's walk in the mudroom. So as you can see, we're at the final paint stage. So the painters have finished up, the flooring contractors have finished up, our guys have been in adjusting doors, hardware, and just putting the final touches in. We still have a few more things that we need to do, and we like at this phase to go ahead and kind of do a walkthrough once nobody's here, so we can see everything once all the floor protection's off and all of the plastic has been taken off of everything. So let's walk this way, and right now we're going to pass through a half bathroom. Actually, it's a 3/4 bathroom that it's actually going to serve dual purpose. What this does is this is actually serving as a client bathroom for the customer's home office, but then they can also use this down the road if they choose to live on the first floor because of aging in place. They can actually use this bathroom, and then they can actually use the office right next to us, adjacent to us, as a bedroom. Nice bright windows. We went ahead and we put in some great LED recessed lighting throughout the house. The flooring I'm standing on right now, I'm going to talk about this for a minute. This is a first for us. Typically, we're putting in tile, hardwoods, carpets. So this is an LVT, which is a luxury vinyl tile, and it's super, super durable. It's waterproof. You can put it in basements, you can put it in high traffic areas, and really wears well, and it has a nice look to it. So I was really excited with the selection that the customers chose. When we walked through here, one of their wish list items was to have a first floor laundry. So we did tuck a laundry closet in that, again, was centrally located in the house. We were able to vent everything out to the outside, and it just makes for a great central hub, so they can take care of everything on the first floor, and it can go first and second when they bring their clothes upstairs. I'm not going to show you behind this door. So now you walk into the kitchen, and again, with all the flooring protection finally, disposed of, we did bring cleaners in. They cleaned everything, which again gives us a great, we can really see everything at that point now that everything's cleaned up. But we're back into the kitchen. Tile's been completely finished. The floating shelves have been completely installed. We did a huge test on all the appliances. All the appliances work, and again, lighting. All of that's been tested, and really, really gives a good look to the house. And you can really see, this is one of the most exciting spaces in the house was the great room. And you can see the natural light that comes in here. And it's great to watch this throughout the day because obviously it comes across this front facade and just gives the room a different look, kind of depending on what time of day it is. One of our really fun, this is one of our fun pet projects that we did, and the customer really gave us creative license here because they didn't know what they wanted. All they know is they wanted a gas fireplace, so we did a gas fireplace for them, and then we ended up doing a custom mantle and then custom trim details to really just accent this as a focal point, and it really brings the room together. And I got to tell you, they love it. They absolutely love it. We were super excited the way that this came out, and these are the things that we really enjoy to do. Stuff that's different. We just absolutely love it. Now let's move into the primary bedroom, and this is such a great space with an ensuite bathroom and walk-in closet. What we really tried to do in here was still give them that vaulted ceiling look. We went ahead and we raised the ceilings in here so that it played off of the great room, but was still a quieter space. You'll see that the acoustics dropped down quite a bit in here. We did wall-to-wall carpeting, which keeps the room soft and keeps the noise low. Our designer picked out this tile. This is the first time we've ever done kind of a tile inlay in a master bathroom. And truly this came out really nice. I really like the way that the colors match, the colors play off of each other. And again, everything just ties together. But we have the double vanity. We did make this bathroom as large as we could so that they could, if they ever needed to come in and have wheelchair access, they can still go ahead and maneuver around. And the whole goal with this was aging in place, was keeping them in their house as long as possible and keeping them comfortable. So pulling from the floor, we carried hickory newel posts, hickory railings, and then black balusters and a matte finish up the stairs, matching the stair treads. And again, the one nice thing once you turn around is just the view outside. And I know it is the middle of January. In the middle of July, this is going to look so much better. But again, playing with all that natural light that we wanted to bring inside and carry it throughout the home. And one of the discussions that we had was, do we go ahead and make these half walls or do we keep these as railings? The part that I love is that they gave us, again, creative license to say, what would you guys do? So we really wanted to go ahead and have that view from downstairs to upstairs. So we kept this open, we kept it light, and it just ties everything together. And now we're going into, this is a dual purpose room, and actually this is technically two bedrooms. The homeowner is actually going to use this as a second floor office. So what you can do is his main office is going to be here, but directly behind you, we open up these set of double doors, and he can actually use both spaces at the same time as overflow space. The next people, if they ever sell the house, could go ahead and close these, and you can actually use this as a guest room or a second bedroom, which is really nice. One of my favorite parts that was discovered halfway through the framing process was we wanted to give him as large a closet as possible. So what we did is we found that this is the space directly above the garage. We were able to use this and completely finish this, which actually made for such an awesome usable space. And this was a surprise to the customers. They came in for one of our walkthroughs and they were like, we don't remember talking about this. And I said, it was one of those things where we just had to do it. We couldn't leave it unfinished. And then behind the scenes, this is directly above the garage. This is not a glamorous space, but again, has tons of storage that's accessible from the outside and the inside. And in New England, you can't have enough storage, so we tried to maximize this and give them as much as they could. So you can get that. So yeah, we're at that stage too, where when I do a walkthrough, I'm looking at all the final details. I'm looking at paint lines, I'm looking at door hardware, I'm looking at any smudges, and this is the time to catch this, because once they move in, it's going to be so hard to work around them. So the last week before the project closes, you really want to be finalizing everything. So when we hand those keys over to the customers, they truly can enjoy the house and they don't have to be living with us. So thank you again for taking the tour with us today. Again, 3 days before we give this house over to the customers, I couldn't be happier with the way that things turned out, and it's going to be so excited to see their faces when they finally get to come in and see it. And all of the flooring protection has been taken off, everything has been cleaned, and this is the part of the project that we truly enjoy. Is giving it back and watching all their dreams come together and really just it can be something tangible. So thank you again for watching. I'm Nick Colarusso, Remodeling Deconstructed.